Things are boiling between the two big names once again, Elon Musk and Bill Gates. Despite the Microsoft millionaire and the Tesla and SpaceX giant have never seemed to get along, both of them have openly confronted each other in a storm of tweets. You'd think the world's wealthiest men wouldn't have to quarrel in public, but Elon Musk and Bill Gates can't seem to stop themselves. What exactly is the root cause of the conflict between the two tech giants, and what's the history behind it? Let's find out. Welcome to the Future Tech Visionary, the ultimate destination to stay up to date with the newest advancements in technology from around the globe. The two billionaires are among the planet's wealthiest people, with Musk ranking first and Gates ranking fourth, after Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and LVMH chairman Bernard Arnault. While their public disputes aren't usually important, they appear to profoundly argue on how to combat disease, climate change, cryptocurrency, and the significance of spaceflight. Their disputes, however, have remained very vocal and open to the public, and both have confronted each other several times. This is when the feud between Gates and Musk began, as well as everything that has happened afterwards. So what was the starting point for the things to flare up between Elon Musk and Bill Gates? Matters between Gates and Musk started to get strained in 2020. They were both battling the coronavirus at the time, with Gates spending hundreds of millions of dollars to fight the virus, and Musk seeking to acquire and manufacture ventilators for breathing. Musk had collaborated with the German biotech business CureVac, in which Gates owned a shareholding, to develop a device that helps in vaccine manufacture. For a while, Gates has highlighted the potentially devastating consequences of the pandemic. In March, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates said on LinkedIn that he would stand off the executive committees of Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway to devote more time to charitable endeavors, with a continued emphasis on the advancement of humanity and global health. However, Musk was constantly disregarding the virus's seriousness and fiercely slamming stay-at-home instructions. He pushed the malaria medicine hydroxychloroquine as a treatment, claimed that adolescents are resistant to the virus, and questioned evidence on coronavirus mortality. You might be wondering what was the response of Bill Gates to Elon Musk's attitude towards pandemic issues. This behavior of Musk's was not much appreciated by Bill Gates. In an interview to CNBC's Squawk Box, Gates said that Elon's strategy is to keep up an elevated level of offensive remarks. He further added to his statement that he hopes Musk doesn't confuse the areas with the areas of his expertise, where he's not needed to be much involved. Musk was enraged by Gates' comments and mocked him on Twitter. Musk joked about Gates in many tweets, stating, "Bill Gates is not my fan, and the rumor that Bill Gates and I are partners is completely incorrect." Musk addressed his role in the coronavirus alleviation attempts in a podcast interview with the New York Times in September 2020. About his role towards the pandemic and targeting Bill Gates on his statement, he openly said that Gates has said something about him while not knowing the whole story. He further added that it was just like something that we actually produced the vaccine equipment for CureVac, the business which Gates invested in. What's the other issue that has been there between the two? Climate change. However, climate change appears to be another key area of contention between Gates and Musk, namely how much of an impact Tesla has in cutting pollutants and helping the Earth. At the time of a 2020 interview with YouTuber Marques Brownlee, Gates stated that while Tesla has aided in the advancement and acceptance of electric vehicles, he had recently purchased a different electric automobile, a Porsche Taycan. At this point, Musk seemed to be unimpressed with Gates' comments and tweeted at the same time that his conversations with Bill Gates have always been like a letdown and underwhelming. Musk also took offense with a blog post Gates authored in which he challenged whether it was feasible to build entirely electric cars such as 18-wheelers. Though he did not name Tesla, the business is working on a semi-truck, and when a Twitter user asked Musk about Gates' comments, Musk replied by saying that he has no clue about Gates' statement. Well, is it all just about the war and conflict between Bill Gates and Elon Musk? Certainly not all the time. Bill Gates also happens to be admiring Musk's efforts for the environment and climate change. Over the course of time, he has given Musk a few unexpected praises. In a podcast interview in 2021, Gates stated that Musk has made one of the most significant improvements to climate change that anyone has ever executed, and that underestimating or not appreciating Elon will not be an excellent notion. However, in June 2022, in an interview with French YouTuber Hugo Decrypt, Gates applauded himself more for his contributions toward climate change. He emphasized his own climate efforts over Musk's. In his interview, he said that he believes that he has given a lot more to climate change than Elon or anyone else. He also added that he has provided a lot of charitable dollars and that he supports businesses or companies. He further mentioned that electric cars contribute 16% of carbon dioxide emissions, so that the remaining 84% also needs to be solved in order to have a sustainable environment. Well, on the other side, to this situation of blowing his own trumpet, Musk has nothing special to say in his tweet, but just sigh. Now the question is, what does Bill Gates have to say on Musk's prime concern related to space and Mars colonization? Well, Musk's primary focus is space exploration, specifically Mars colonization. Bill Gates, on the other hand, is not a big fan of his. Gates stated on a New York Times podcast in early 2021 that, while he may be mistaken, he is some other planet's person, while specifically using Mars. He continued by saying that, in his opinion, rockets and spaceships are not the solution to the problem. He said that he would rather stay on Earth and work on vaccines for the betterment of mankind and for the long lasting of the planet than to travel in space or go to another planet. Gates has also condemned the frenzy surrounding cryptocurrencies, which Musk has aided in fueling online. He mentioned how much energy Bitcoin consumes, making it unfriendly to the environment, and cautioned investors not to invest in Bitcoin like Tesla has. In his statement, he said that if one has less amount of money than Elon, then they might want to be cautious. In response to this, Musk said in a tweet that he is done with making fun of Gates on his statements about him. He recently stated that he is moving on from poking fun of Gates, but he has made a fair amount of fun of the Microsoft pioneer over the years. He once criticized Gates' weight online and posted an anti-vaccine political doodle about him. Musk has also openly reproved Gates for what he claims is Gates' multi-million-dollar short position in Tesla. Musk has been an ongoing target of Tesla short sellers over the course of time, to the point that he has suggested that the tactic should be prohibited. Bill appears to have confirmed his wager against Tesla in a secret text message conversation among the two billionaires, which Musk claims is genuine, but says he'd still like to collaborate on a climate-focused charity opportunity. In his tweet, Musk responded to this by saying that Tesla is already doing much towards making the environment better and for climate change. He also said that he cannot take Bill's climate change charity seriously when he's got such a significant short position against Tesla. Musk purportedly canceled a meeting with Bill Gates to discuss climate change initiatives because Gates had previously acknowledged to still holding a short position in Tesla stock. Bill Gates, on the other hand, is not so sure to call him and Musk as friends. During an interview with YouTuber Hugo Decrypt, Gates seems to hint that the problem is Musk's, not his. He also said that he likes him because of his work, but he doesn't seem to be agreeing with the fact that he knows him very well. So why do the two billionaires have their infamous Twitter conflict? Well, prior to this, Elon Musk has also been engaged in a feud with Bill Gates. Previously, Gates had criticized SpaceX CEO Elon Musk's desire to purchase Twitter for $44 billion. According to a source, Gates said last month that while Musk has an excellent track record as a businessman, if he completes his takeover as planned, he could fuel misinformation on Twitter. Well, this is what we have to say about it. What are your thoughts on that? Will things ever be calmed down between the two worldly recognized tech giants, or will they remain the same? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, if you've come across our channel for the first time, like and subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon so you always stay up to date with the latest tech news. See you next time, and thanks for watching.